Get ready for some serious brain bending as contestants Mark Ho and Justin Brassard go head to head in Geographical Thinking Caps, our very own geospatial game show. With topics ranging from haunted hotspots to eerie urban legends, there's never a dull moment as our contestants vie for the title of Geography Guru. So grab your map and join us on this thrilling journey through the weird and wonderful world of geography. Welcome back to Geographical Thinking. I'm Michelle Brake, and I'll be your guide as we explore ideas, stories, and conversations through the lens of geography. This episode is a special edition of Geographical Thinking called Geographical Thinking Caps. This is our version of a game show where our contestants flex their geospatial muscles to show us what they know about the world around them. The topic for today's questions is Halloween and all things ooky spooky. Each section of questions will feature different topics under the umbrella of things spooky, Halloween, and autumnal. Each question will be multiple choice. If you get the question wrong, your competitor will have the chance to steal. So this is not a swipe or no swiping situation. You are welcome to swipe. Now that we know the rules, let's meet our players for today. Our first competitor today is Mark Ho, the mapping maestro with a mission to make geography groovy again. As a technical solution specialist on the technical marketing team, you can catch Mark in webinars, geosnaps, blogs, and even popping up in other mapping podcasts like Spatial Report. When he's not busy crafting digital masterpieces, you can catch Mark indulging in his twin passions of globetrotting and map collecting, all while jamming out to his favorite tunes. Dua Lipa, anyone?
Yeah.
And cheering on his beloved hockey teams. Mark today is wearing a Rangers jersey. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you very much, Michelle. It is a pleasure to be here, although I'm a little bit offended, because you thought of spooky things and eerie things, and here I am. So, I don't know.
I'm just saying, Mothman, Marco, very similar vibes.
All right.
Okay, but our second competitor today is Justin Brassard. Again, a GIS guru with a knack for turning possibilities into realities. As a technical solution specialist on the technical marketing team, Justin is on a mission to showcase the endless potential of Esri technology while offering top-notch support to organizations far and wide. When he's not busy unraveling the mysteries of spatial data, you'll find Justin cheering on his favorite sports teams or soaking up quality time with his family. Welcome, Justin.
Thanks, Michelle. Excited to be here. Sports. Unfortunately, the Montreal Canadiens they didn't necessarily do too well this year. I'm sure you could have heard Mark laughing at that. Young team, we're rebuilding, Mark. It's okay, though. We're ready to go.
For those of you that are listening along at home, as you all are, we are recording this back in May. So we're going to make some predictions for the year. Who do we think is going to win the Stanley Cup?
This year,
Yeah.
I'm calling the New York Rangers myself.
Okay, Mark?
Well, I am wearing a Rangers jersey, but I think Florida looks pretty good right now, so I'll go Panthers. Boo.
Okay, that's fair. Now, more importantly, Olympics this summer. Who's going to win? Is someone going to climb the Eiffel Tower?
You know what I'm excited about? Have you seen some of this breaking? This breakdancing is going to be amazing at the Olympics, so I'm very excited about that.
Okay, I'm personally excited because rugby's now been included in the Summer Olympics.
That's going to be different to watch. Breakdancing, I didn't even know that was a thing that was being included at the Olympics this year.
It's a thing, and it's going to be spectacular.
Okay, now that we've got the predictions out of the way, let's really get down to business about Halloween and all things spooky. Justin, thoughts on Halloween? Do we like it? Do we hate it?
I like it. Liked it since I was a kid, so I can't go away from that.
Okay, now Mark, I know you don't like a lot of things, but what about Halloween?
Okay, so first of all, Michelle, you are correct. I hate everything, but I especially hate Halloween. I think it is one of the worst holidays that has been ever created, and I will be the Halloween Grinch until the day I die.
Okay, well, comparatively, Halloween is my favorite holiday. I think we could have multiple Halloweens. I count down to it every year. Love the movies. So I guess we all balance it out. Mark on the don't like, Justin in the middle, myself on the other side of love. So let's get down to business. Since the only way to begin is by beginning, let's move on to some questions. We'll start with the easy stuff. Mark.
Okay.
What location is believed to be where aliens and UFOs are stored? Area 51, Camp Granada, or Area 15?
All right. So based on my limited knowledge of pop culture and all things creepy, I think Area 51 sounds familiar, so I'll go with that.
You are correct, Mark. I know. Easy starts here. Justin. What country celebrates the Day of the Dead on the 2nd of November? Australia, Mexico, or Portugal?
That's from my knowledge, I'm going to have to go, I believe, Mexico on that one.
You are correct for Dia de los
There we go.
Muertos. See, we got easy stuff.
For now.
For now, I know.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. Mark, the U.S. city of Salem, known for its historical association with the Salem witch trials and its role as a popular Halloween destination, is located in which state? New York, Massachusetts, or Delaware?
Okay, so I'm a Days of Our Lives fan, so I know there's a Salem there, but for this context, I'm going to go with, don't make me spell it, Massachusetts.
You are correct with that. I know there's some different pronunciations that maybe get a little funny with Massachusetts, but you're correct.
Yeah.
Justin, back over to you. Which European country is Transylvania in? Germany, Wales, or Romania?
Transylvania. Okay, definitely. I know it's not in Germany. I know that for sure. Romania. I don't. Okay, usually, I mean, I'm typically always off with these multiple choice questions. Trivia is just off my vibe, but so we might have to go for the oddball. I'm really between Wales and Romania. Let's go Romania though. Let's give that a wild shot there.
You made a good choice. Romania, Transylvania. I know
good.
Mark was holding his breath
know,
over
it's
here.
like,
No, that's good.
He's like hoping maybe he'll get it wrong.
That's okay, Mark. My luck's not gonna last too long. So.
But see, that was child's play.
Oh, no.
Some easy points to get us started. We stretched our legs. Now we're going to step a little bit further from what you definitely know to what you might have read about at one point. I know you both read a lot of books.
Reading's hard.
Well, hey, maybe you'll have remembered something from any of the books you may have read in the past.
All right.
So this round is all about places in books. Justin, in Mary Shelley's book Frankenstein, where does most of the story take place? France, Italy, or Switzerland?
Okay, Michelle, you're killing me. Or I barely read it all unless it's documentation for our products.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's a fair call out, I guess.
There we go. So France, Italy, or Switzerland, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with another wild card here. Let's go for Italy.
That is incorrect. I'm
wah,
so
wah,
sorry,
wah.
Justin. Think about it. Frankenstein and pasta? I don't know. Maybe not the
yeah.
right choice. But Mark, this is your first chance to steal.
so France or Switzerland, correct?
This is true. I mean, technically, Italy's still there if you want to try it again.
Which cuisine do I prefer more, French cuisine or Swiss cuisine?
Are we going fondue or are we going champagne?
Yeah, I will go for champagne dreams. I'll say France.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. We have our first non-answer. It is Switzerland. I was personally surprised by this. I did have to look it up because I was like, wait, does it happen in Switzerland? Most of the book happens in Switzerland. They touch a few other places, but the majority of the book is in Switzerland. So no points for that one.
Fine.
Okay. Mark, this one's a little bit easier. I guarantee. What state is the most popular setting for Stephen King books? Maine, Vermont, or Maryland?
Okay, so Stephen King, he likes creepy things. And the
does.
creepiest state of the three, I'm going to go with Maine.
That is correct. The creepy place of Maine, which is personally a wonderful state to go
Oh, I'm
visit.
sure it's lovely, but it's creepy.
lovely. It's like Nova Scotia. It's like being at home. So maybe,
Oh,
maybe
well, that
Nova
explains a
Scotia's
lot of
creepy.
things,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Okay. Justin, what state is the Legend of Sleepy Hollow set in? Easy stuff. New Jersey?
Easy stuff.
New Jersey, New York, or New Hampshire? Which new?
Which new? So New Jersey, New York, or New Hampshire, you said, right?
That is true. That is what I said.
I'm going to go New York from what I know for that.
That is correct. Justin,
there we
coming
go.
back.
Not bad.
Okay,
Okay.
we got some redemption here. Mark, last one in the books round. Dracula is set in Transylvania. We already identified where that was earlier, but can you remember what country is this in modern day? Albania, Lithuania, or Romania?
Okay, so Romania was what we said before, and I don't think it's Romania now. So what are the other two choices again?
Lithuania and Albania.
I'm going to go Albania.
That is incorrect. Justin, Dracula's set in Transylvania. What country is it modern day? Romania, Lithuania, Albania.
Okay, well, yeah, like Mark was saying, so the answer before was Romania, the one that I gave. In modern day, what if it didn't change? What if it's still the same thing? Or the other option was Lithuania.
Lithuania.
I'm going to stick with Romania on that one.
That is correct,
there we go.
Justin.
Well, I hate everything.
I'm
about
sorry,
this.
Mark. It was a trick question. I was like, you're totally going to remember because Justin got the question before. Now it's your turn.
How dare you deceive me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mark. I know you think we're friends, but sometimes I got to throw it in to be a little interesting.
Fine.
But Mark, it's okay. We're going to come back to you in a second. So we're going to kick it up a notch by testing your knowledge of urban legends and folklore. In this set of questions, your job is to just tell me where the urban legend or folklore originates. Easy, right?
Sure.
Okay. Mark, what mountain range is the Yeti said to have originated from? The Alps, the Andes, or the Himalayas?
The Alps, the Andes, or the Himalayas for the Yeti.
Just think about the Disney ride, Expedition Everest.
Well, I was going to say Utah. They're thinking of using Yeti as their hockey name, but nobody wants to go there. Oh no, I love you, Utah. You're a lovely state. I'm going to go Himalayas.
That is correct, Mark. Great job. I love the reference, though, to Expedition Everest at Disney World. We both have a love for Disney. Yeah. More so me. Mark tolerates parks.
Tolerates it.
It's all right.
Yeah. But Justin, your turn. In what state was the Mothman first originally reported to have been seen? I know we're getting a little out there with Mothman, but the ladies love Mothman.
Okay.
Gotta give it to them. Was it West Virginia, Kentucky, or Pennsylvania?
To be honest, I don't know if I have any idea about this one. We're going to go West Virginia.
That is correct. Country Roads, Mothman. Country Roads are taking you home to Mothman. That's all you need to know. Okay, Mark.
Yes.
We're going to take it back to your home province.
Yeah.
So this is easy. In which British Columbian lake would you find the Ogopogo? Kootenai Lake, Emerald Lake, or Okanagan Lake?
Well, this is an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked because as a resident of British Columbia, everyone knows that the mysterious Ogopogo is a resident of Okanagan Lake.
That is true. The Ogopogo is in fact in the Okanagan Lake, reportedly, allegedly. Mark, have you seen him? Are you friends? Do you get coffee?
No, I have not seen the Ogopogo stalking the streets of Kelowna, but one day.
Okay.
I'll
Maybe we'll be able to go to the wineries, do a tour.
Yeah.
Okay. Justin, we're going to take it similarly, the Ogopogo vibes, and go across the continents. Which country would you find the Loch Ness Monster in? Ireland, Scotland, or Wales?
Okay. This one here, wild guess it's Scotland. I really don't know, though.
It is, in fact, Scotland, because Nessie.
Yes. Okay. That's where I remember that from for some reason. I definitely did have something like that in the back of my head. I didn't exactly know. Scotland just definitely vibed with me for that, though.
I feel like some of these, your first gut instinct is probably the right choice.
Hey, that's usually not the case for me, so that's good.
Well, I'm glad we can see it. Maybe take a different trend today. Okay. Now that's our urban legends. Let's take it to the fun side of Halloween, though, with traditions, parades, and games. Justin, which city hosts the world's largest Halloween parade? New York City, New Orleans, or Los Angeles?
That's one I haven't heard before. Halloween parades. Okay, I could say definitely I haven't gone to one of those. I'm going to go another wild one here. Maybe New Orleans.
Ooh, unfortunately, it is not.
No.
And for those of you who are listening and we're like, New Orleans, it's New Orleans. We don't pronounce all of the letters. My apologies. Mark.
No, you got to say it right. New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay. But Mark, this is your chance. Is it New York City, New Orleans, or Los Angeles?
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to dispute your notion that the Halloween was fun, and these are fun things. Okay, so I'd like to dispute that first. But with that, I will just guess New York.
That is correct, Mark. And New York is, depending if you've been there, it's famously known for having a parade almost every weekend. Closes down some streets. So they do have the biggest Halloween parade. But Mark, your turn for fun Halloween things.
Ugh.
Which traditional game has its origins in a Roman harvest festival that honored the goddess of fruit trees, Pomona? Was it pumpkin carving, bobbing for apples, or cornhole?
Okay, let me channel my inner thoughts here. Which of those three activities do I hate the most? I will go with apple bobbing. I don't like a wet head.
It is bobbing for apples.
Yay!
To be fair, within the question, we got a few little clues there of the goddess of fruit trees. Well, corn doesn't grow on trees. Pumpkins don't grow on trees.
See,
And left us with apples.
I wasn't even smart enough to think of that. So there you go.
I tried to help you out. Okay, Justin. This one might take you for a turn.
Oh, no.
What were jack-o'-lanterns originally carved out of?
Okay.
Apples, squash, or turnip?
Turnip. That's definitely a strange one. Squash, apple, or turnip. I feel like apples are kind of small, so I don't know. Maybe we'll go for a squash because I guess it's got like a similar kind of ish shape to a pumpkin. Not sure.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Mark, this is your chance.
All right, so apples versus
Turnip.
turnips. Which do I like in a pie? As much as I love turnip pie, I'm going to go with apple.
That is also incorrect.
damn it.
Unfortunately, it is turnip. So, jack-o'-lanterns were something that was originated by the Irish. Turnips were their initial choice for root vegetables because pumpkins weren't found throughout Europe. They were actually coming from North America. So we originated with turnips. We eventually turned them into pumpkins, a little bit bigger. They're to help ward off spirits, though. So I know, Mark. Thank you. I'm trying to give you all this lore, and you're like, ugh, okay, whatever. But that's okay. Mark,
Yes.
what Canadian town has a pumpkin people festival, a combination of scarecrow and jack-o'-lanterns every October? Membercook, New Brunswick, Kentville, Nova Scotia, or O'Leary, PEI?
Okay, I've never heard of any of these towns. My apologies. I'm sure it's lovely. I'm sure you have a Tim Hortons there somewhere. But I will go with the town in New Brunswick.
It is unfortunately not Membercook, New Brunswick. I mean, good call. Good call on the Tim Hortons. All three of them do have a Tim Hortons, I believe.
I better hope so. We're in Canada. Come on.
Hey, I'm just saying. But Justin, this is your turn to steal. Where'd the pumpkin people at? Kentville, Nova Scotia, or O'Leary, PEI?
Again, I've been in Canada my whole life, haven't gone anywhere but here in Quebec. So, I mean, I'm going to go Nova Scotia.
You are correct. So
Okay.
Kentville, Nova Scotia is just down the road from where I live. Every October, we have a Pumpkin People Festival. Town members all dress up their pumpkin scarecrow creations in the theme. Every year we have a different theme. One year was dinosaurs. This past year, I believe, was safari themed. I'm interested to see what it's going to be this year. It's pretty exciting.
So it's kind of like the Met Ball.
Yeah, it's the Met Ball for like farmers at
Yes,
Halloween
okay.
time.
Understood.
Yeah. I'm glad you're really vibing with the thing, Mark.
Thank you.
Okay. So Mark, this is your turn.
Okay.
We're going to round us out here in our last round with something for everyone. This set of questions is a hodgepodge of information from around the world. So Mark, what country do scarecrows originate from? Egypt, Spain, or India?
Scarecrows. Are they from Egypt, India, or
Spain.
Spain? I will go with Espanol, Spain.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect, Mark. Justin, chance to steal. Egypt or India?
Egypt or
Scarecrows.
India. Another wild ball here. We'll go Egypt.
That is correct,
Oh.
Justin. Good call. I know it's random at this point, but
It
it's still a
very
good call.
much so is.
But that's okay. So, Justin, what country started the tradition of pumpkin carving? Norway, Belgium, or Ireland?
I'm going to go for Ireland here.
That is correct. I mean, I did just mention
nice.
it, so I was wondering if you would remember.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Mark got his callback for the Romania question earlier. Justin got his callback. I try to keep it fair between our two sides here.
I see how you play.
Right? I mean, I give you clues throughout. It's not my fault if you're not picking up what I'm putting down.
Just, I'm too old. I don't understand.
I'm too
things.
old.
You can't bend down to pick it up anymore?
No, I can't.
That's okay, Mark. We're going to move on to a question that flies. So you won't have to reach down. You just have to reach up.
Okay.
Where are real vampire bats found? Option 1, Australia and Asia. Option 2, North and South America. Option 3, Europe and Africa.
Oh, I was thinking option 4 would be my bedroom, but okay. So I will go with North and South America. Is that one of the choices?
That was one of the choices.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
That is correct, Mark. I guess because your bedroom is found in North America.
That's
that makes
exactly
sense.
right. See?
Okay, Justin, last question. Are you ready?
Definitely not, but let's go for it.
Okay. Where in Atlantic Canada is referred to as Canada's Roswell, following a reported UFO sighting on October 4th, 1967? Mount Carmel, PEI, Shag Harbor, Nova Scotia, or Fortune, Newfoundland?
Okay, well, I mean, if I'm going just solely based off a random guess here once again, I mean, Nova Scotia brought me good luck last time, so maybe go with that again, but I have really no idea here.
So we're going with Shag Harbor, Nova Scotia?
Oh, I guess so. Let's go for it.
That is a good call, Justin. That is correct. Shag Harbor, Nova Scotia. It's a very fun place. They have a UFO museum. It's run by one guy. If he's out, you just give him a call and he'll come back.
That's pretty cool, though. It's got some history to it.
Yeah.
Home province bias.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to throw in some questions for myself, but I gave you a question, Mark.
Yeah, you did. All right.
Sadly, I didn't give any Ontario, Justin.
Yeah, I was kind of upset about that, not gonna lie.
But I figured I got to keep Mark happy since he doesn't like the holiday.
It's okay. I'm sure I would have missed the Ontario one, so.
Okay, well, as long as we're honest with ourselves. But that does bring us to the end of our questions and the end of this edition of Geographical Thinking Caps. The final score is Justin with 10 and Mark with 8. Congratulations, Justin.
Now I'm even more bitter and angry at this holiday.
Mark, I'll get you some candy or something to celebrate. I'm sorry.
No, I don't want any of that nasty candy corn. Ugh.
I never said candy corn. We can have chocolate. We could bob for apples.
No.
Ooh,
Ugh.
yes, Mark.
Yeah, we could go to a pumpkin patch.
Ugh. Apples are like healthy. Ugh.
Oh man, as someone who lives very near many apple orchards, I am an apple connoisseur. Honeycrisp season, they come out for that 1 month at the end of September, start of October. The king of all apples.
Overrated.
Wow, thanks, Mark. Okay, Justin, you're our winner. Anything you want to tell the people during your reign?
Honestly, good stuff, Mark. That was pretty lucky on my end, if I'm being completely honest. So I'll take the win, but I know that when there is a next time, at some point there will be. I think you're definitely going to take the reign, so I'm looking forward to that.
Mark, any final words in the throes of defeat here?
Yeah, I hate Halloween.
Well, that's a great note to leave on. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us on this edition of Geographical Thinking Caps. Mark and Justin certainly gave us a run for our money with their impressive geospatial knowledge. From spooky urban legends to Halloween traditions, we have journeyed through a maze of geographical trivia that's sure to leave you wanting more. If you're looking for more information about the technical side of GIS, check out the Spatial Report podcast, where Marco
It's awesome.
and Maggie dive into the latest and greatest in the world of GIS. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep thinking geographically.